the BOS walkthrough, so let's continue, and oh, there we go. Whoa. Brotherhood Roundtable. Hell yeah. Mother of Innovation. Oh wow. I'll take those, but
one day I'll make a knife. Then I'll show the boss. We're here to protect the people. They'll learn that in time.
When do I get to go out and prove my worth? At Victoria.
holy shit, T-51B Paramer.
I'm busy, civilian. The Brotherhood of Steel has important work to do. Make it quick, please. To procure and preserve dangerous technology. Since the world went to pieces, anyone and everyone has been using what they can find in the wasteland to their own ends, unrestricted. If things continue like this, humanity will never make it. The 1st Expeditionary Force was tasked with investigating several valued technological sites across the U.S., concluding at the Atlas Observatory. From here, we would report back on the fate of the preceding Appalachian chapter, carrying on the Brotherhood's mission in their stead if need be. Or we would have done that report if we still had a working long-distance transmitter. We have Raiders to thank for that one. That lines up with our discovery so far. Truly an abominable threat, the Scorched. I will refrain from asking why you were snooping around a Brotherhood facility. I will warn you not to do it again.
For everyone.
That information is classified. Ask them if you must. The 1st Expeditionary Force was tasked with... From here, we... Or... There is, and my interpretation of our orders is that acquiring Paladin Romani thinks otherwise. I must be a thrilling... As you can see, I'm in charge. I keep records of our stockpile, since we only have one Paladin here. I also lead various combat operations and support Paladin. To be clear, my duties do not... Does this look like a social club to you? I have my... Distraction is human. Discipline is the learned solution. Ad Victoriam.
One person's watching the stream. Hello there. Leave a comment. I'll go check out. Oh. Okay.
You should get that mutation treated, civilian, before it becomes a real problem. Solve a lot of problems back in the day.
Weapon may keep me safe, but it doesn't make these repairs go easy. The settlers wanted to build.
Keep that armor in good shape. Your life could depend on it.
If you're here to... Hello, civilian. I don't mean to be rude, but what exactly are you doing up here? Oh, a prospective initiate. Knight Shin sent you. And I guess we're both in luck. Paladin Romani makes the call on new recruits, but the Knight and I have some influence. It just so happens I'm in need of someone to help me out on a little mission. If you're interested, I can bring you along and put you to work. Our new base is littered with old technology, but there's something in particular I want to investigate. It's down in the bowels of this place, a part of Atlas that we've cornered off. I'm not keen on going alone, so I'd like some backup. Glad we can come to an agreement. Any questions before we start? All right, fire. Ideally, yes, actually. We're supposed to be the lore keepers, preserving old technology for the betterment of today. Instead, I spend all my time... This investigation will be a breath. Can I do it? Yes. But it's not my life's calling. Believe it or not, I didn't choose to be a scribe. I was born into it. My parents chose this life for me. I've gotten used to it, but it isn't mine. Knight Shin would throw a fit if he heard just how unprofessional I was now. We should get back to business. Sorry. Business only. Not as a civilian. Sure. Ready to... Great.
Fort Atlas is in good hands. Night Shin's trained us well. Everything makes sense. This is my place.
Shouldn't you... What can I do for you? Or did you come to... Lucky for you. We're an order dedicated to the preservation. We find and catalog knowledge from before the... You could say that. You could also say we have no right to keep knowledge to ourselves. That everyone deserves to learn. We get that from time to time. I can see the argument, but I believe in our mission. Nobody else... California, all the way across the continent. I've read that people used to fly that distance in a few hours, but the trek took us months. Maybe eventually we'll get flying again, but for now it's an arduous journey. We're an order dedicated. We find and kept... Anything you need to know? About me. What do you... California. Though, truth be told, I've spent most of my life in one bunker or another. My parents joined the Brotherhood when I was very young, so I grew up in the Order. Really? How rare. You'll have to let me interview you sometime. I'd love to know more about the vaults. I have a lot to take care of while we get settled in. Appalachia. It has its dangers, but it's in... That means there's a lot of... We're a strong organization. I do. The work that comes my way. Of course. What's the next... Sure. What needs explaining? We're the heart of the Brotherhood's mission to find, though sometimes impractical. We record things. History. We collect it all. Our name harkens. Well, first you'll have to join up. Then it depends on what? Ultimately, if you're driven and competent. Sure. What do you want to talk about? I'll be here if you need anything.
Mm-hmm.
Good. You're here. So, how do you... Are you trying to get on my good side? Because that's how you get on my good side. But enough about that. I'd like to get started. Just look at this place. So much tech in one spot. I can't wait to dig in.
Detective on American soil. Lethal is the reward of valor.
This must be Dr. Hammond, Atlas's lead scientist. We recovered some of his holotapes and logs in the conditions surveying the area. This tech down here is his hand. He couldn't give it up, even after the war. Very. I think this is good. Let's talk first. That should be enough to start. Let me take a look. Atlas decommission report. So the project was in bad shape after all? I knew it sounded too good to be true. Fascinating. Wow. This is some seriously classified stuff that I just let you read, isn't it? I wasn't supposed to show you any of this. I guess you're right. There's only so much I can tell you, but I'll share what I feel is relevant. Atlas wasn't exactly an observatory before the war. That was just a front. The military conducted research here. Pretty advanced research. We're down here to investigate and see what's worth salvaging for the Brotherhood. I did ask you to help, after all. It's only fair you're prepared for what you need. Now, let's follow up on some. There's probably a terminal around here. The report mentioned, finally, the lower core on this. Should the assistant take note of the details? Interesting.
am Liberty Prime. I am America.
Let's talk. All right, let's go over the inspection results. The diagnostics check revealed some issues. Flux disruption in the induction loop. Oh, misaligned. Next, we have the release valve. That went. Well, what was your assessment? It certainly did. I'm going to mark that down as bad. Last but not least, the wiring. The wires were... Yep. I think the worm... Okay, well... Nobody does, outside of a classroom. That's all. If I'm going to recommend you to Paladin Romani, I need to know you're serious. Can you pay attention? If you can, you earn my faith. I'm worried about what our inspection turned up. There are a few parts I'd like to extract and examine. There's the pressure gauge, the core processor, and the ion focus. There's a lot I can learn from. I want to take some notes on the core up there, so each extraction will be a little different. But in general, you'll want to use a light touch. Any questions? Or are you ready? I'm counting on you. I can trust you to extract those components we discussed without any trouble, right? I'm leaving the extractions up to you. Use a light touch, all right? Interesting. I can see now how the machine's underlying construction lends itself to these misalignments we read about. induction coil up there on the machine core. What was that? That doesn't sound good.
Death is a preferable alternative. Voice module online. Audio functionality test initialized.
Whatever you did up there, now that that's over with, the pressure gauge looks like it's in good condition. The core processor is out of commission, but I think with a little elbow grease, we'll get it working. The ion focus looks usable. Impressive. The induction coil seems fine. That's a relief. And what is this? Is this ultrasight? Fascinating. This looks like some kind of compact power source. None of the documents, none of the terminals said anything about this. Did this power the whole machine? Fuel of the future. I'd heard the stories, but to think I could hold so much energy in my hands like this? Project Atlas may be beyond our power to repair, but we might have something here. I expected the machine to use a small reactor's worth of energy, but they condensed that into a container I can hold in my hands. I could do a lot with this. You were a big help. I'm sure you have what it takes to be an initiate, and soon. Here, take this letter to Paladin Romani. She'll make the final call on letting you into the Brotherhood, but my wreck may tip the scales. I'm going back upstairs to take a look at these components. I need to catalog our findings. If nothing else, this ultrasight battery has piqued my interest. There's a lot I could learn from reverse engineering it. Oh, I'm giving you access to my private terminal, too. It has all the logs we recovered from when we moved in. After what we just went through, I think you deserve to know more about Project Atlas. Take a look if you get some free time. Thanks again for your help. And good luck with the Paladin.
The fact finder. Let's look at our new weapon. It's level 45, damage of 111. Bullets explode. So bullets explode, shoots a double projectile, and costs 25%. Oh my god. And Big Bang does 74, yeah. Yeah, the fact finder is already a better weapon. Has all my mods I want it to. Yeah, that's my new favorite gun. Audio functionality test initialized.
I have my eye.
Hi, Billy. Yeah, sure. I was actually gonna get on, like, in a few minutes. Just, wait. I'm actually call a friend who has a SMP world. And if he doesn't join, well, I have a world that you can start building in. Hard. That's the honest truth, it's hard. I'm not gonna be one of those people that say, oh, high school's okay. No, I'm just saying the honest truth, it's hard. Ugh. Yeah, sure.
You have no reason to be here.
Request for the Brotherhood should be passed through Night Shin. Ah, you must be the one I've been hearing about. Paladin Layla Romani. What do you need? It takes more than hope to join the Brotherhood. Night Shin has spoken in your favor, but you'd also need scribe. Well, between this and the report I have from Night Shin, we can discuss you becoming a member of our order. Consider it carefully. Do you wish to join our ranks? Membership in the Brotherhood is a commitment to honor, duty, and service. You would begin as an initiate in our ranks. With time and training, you may one day join the scrolls as a knight or scribe, depending on your aptitudes and choices. On a day-to-day basis, Knight Shin would be your direct superior here, though any of the officers may requisition you for missions if needed. Both have given their approval. Knight Shin felt that you displayed sensible judgment, took orders tolerably well, and were ideally suited. Frankly, I suspect he just wants... In short, she thinks you are capable, helpful, and possessed of a higher than average technical aptitude. Useful quality. Yes? With the recommendations of Knight Shin. But first, in order to be effective in our operations here, we need to establish positive if we make them see us as a beneficial presence in the area. We have reports of feral ghoul attacks on traders and travelers in the southwest forest region, indicative of a nest of something. I want you to clear it out. We don't know. Our initial... Hi. You should start your search there. Your reward. Limited intel suggests this is a milk run. Take this as an additional precaution. Very well. Do this. I'm sorry, but civilians should stay out of command areas.
Grow up.
Have a question. Well, you aren't an initiate. I'd like... How far of... No, I don't think so. We'll have to make do with learning what we can from the project.
We're building something big here. Don't get left behind.
I wonder what legacy I'll leave to the scrolls.
This is my place.
Is he online yet? He's not online yet. I'm gonna have to text him. Okay. Not yet, but I'm about to get on Minecraft. I'ma call him though. Okay, Bailey, can you stay in the party quickly? Okay, I'ma stay in the party as well. I'm gonna be AFK. Gotta go text him. Okay, I'm gonna end the stream here.